down with absolutely no objections. Understand the pain you cause.
Hey, we're back. We're back with our first guest on this April 27th. Oh, and by the way, it's my nephew's birthday today. And he was born at 4:44, and he's turning 18 today. So I just want to remember at 4:44, Richard, I love you so much. Happy birthday.
4's a lucky number.
He was born at 4:44. Isn't that crazy?
That
I always remember that.
4's a lucky number.
I don't even know if he remembers that, but I always do. I know. Anyway, here you are, CouGaR PeRRy. So it's such a treat to have you. I know you have a lot of stuff you want to talk about. So why don't you just start with what do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm doing this project, and it's called Champion, and basically it is a journey with breast cancer. I was diagnosed last July with stage 3 breast cancer, and as soon as I was diagnosed, the first thing that I wanted to see was pictures. I just wanted to see what it was going to look like. I had to have both of my breasts removed. I went on the internet, and there's just nothing out there. It's either someone, you know, out of my age group or people that have had reconstruction. I'm not having reconstruction. I'm actually going to get my entire chest tattooed.
Good for you.
And
Cool.
there's just there's just not very many people out there that I think that are willing to expose themselves. And I'm a really open person, so I decided my roommate is a professional photographer, and his name is ReW. You should check out his website. And he has been doing the journey since last July. We've been.
Now, did he do these photos?
He did these
Here,
photos.
you want to show these? Keep talking.
These are some photos. I'm having a show tomorrow night. It's also a fundraiser for the book.
And so what's the book?
The book is called Champion, and it's a photo documentation of my journey with breast cancer.
And it's Bryce's photos.
It's Bryce's photos,
and the book is by you.
The book is, well, it's by both of us.
So it's by CouGaR and Bryce.
CouGaR and Bryce, and basically it's supposed to mostly be photo documentation, but it's also going to have maybe some journal writings, maybe some medical documentation, you know, talking about my diagnosis.
So wait, when you were diagnosed, did you have any symptoms? Like, did you have any clue in the world? Like, was this like from left field? Like, did anything in any way make you even think you had an inkling of anything wrong?
No, I mean, I was feeling tired, but hi, it's New York City.
Right.
We're always running around. We always feel
Exactly.
exhausted, and we're just chalk it up to I'm doing too much. And
Right.
so I was 4th of July weekend. I was getting ready to go out. I was taking a shower. I lifted up my armpit. I was showering, and I felt something.
Mm-hmm.
It felt a little large and abnormal. So a friend of mine was visiting from LA, and he said, you know, I do have history in my family, and he said you should go and get checked out. And so I did, and good thing that I did because I caught it just in time.
Good for you. Good for you.
Bless you,
Good
bless
for
you,
you.
bless
And so like now, it's not even a year later.
Yes.
And they did the aggressive.
Oh yeah, super. I mean, I have stage 3. There's only 4 stages of cancer.
Right.
Usually, stage 4 is usually considered terminal. I had to have. I didn't have to have a double mastectomy, but I also have something called the BRCA2 gene mutation, which actually puts me in a very high risk category. It's about 80% chance of breast cancer and 40 to 50% chance of ovarian cancer.
Okay.
So later on in this year, I am opting to have what's called the ovarectomy, which
Right.
is my ovaries and fallopian tubes
Yeah.
removed. I didn't have to have the other breast removed, but I had it removed.
Precautionary.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I did 4 months of aggressive chemotherapy.
And now you're not tired anymore.
Oh, I'm tired all the time.
Oh, you are? Oh no! Do you drink coffee?
No.
All right.
No.
So did you change your diet? and
Yes,
everything?
I did. Yes, I actually I went on a juicing diet.
For how long?
While I was doing chemotherapy.
Really?
Yeah.
So you just juiced during
Organic juice.
So what about protein?
I did incorporate. that was the thing I had to. Because of that, I had to have a blood transfusion. So eat your protein.
Well, thank God you had the blood transfusion in 2010, because the blood is much better now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
It's still a little bit scary though because they give you these paperwork, and I didn't know that even though you're still receiving your own, you know, correct blood type,
right.
you can still have reactions.
Yeah.
You can, you know, it's really scary. I mean, I've never had one before, and they're giving me all this documentation.
Well, that's
that I have
only
to-
now because it's far improved.
But you can have an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
Every 10
Yeah,
minutes during the transfusion, they're coming over and taking your blood pressure and taking your temperature.
And they have the Benadryl on hand. I'm
yeah,
sure.
in the CPR box, which doesn't make me feel very good.
Yeah, but you didn't have any problems with that. You had enough to
No,
deal with.
yeah,
that,
exactly.
That the angels fuck you up there also.
Basically,
they let you take the blood.
Oh, absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
So yeah, well, you look good, man.
Oh,
You look amazing.
Thanks.
And has your life totally transformed and changed? Like your goals, your missions, your passions?
Oh, somewhat. I mean,
What were you before that shower? What were your aspirations? What were you looking to do, like in life, before that shower? Did you have a goal set out? Like, were you pursuing anything?
No, I mean, I was just, everyday New York City, just living.
Where are you from?
Originally from Mystic, Connecticut, but I live in.
Did you ever see that movie?
Of course,
I
was
know!
living. Yeah, I was living there when it
The
was
pizza movie.
Yeah, the pizza movie. That's what I tell everybody. I was like, oh, you know Mystic Pizza?
Of course.
Of course, the little.
That's the movie that put Julia Roberts on the map.
Yes, it did. It's a little fishing town. It's very quaint and quiet, and it's nice to go home. It's very picturesque, so it's nice and relaxing. But I do live in Brooklyn, and I've lived in Brooklyn.
How far is that from Sherwood Island? It's far, right?
Sherwood Island.
That's in. You don't know that? It's in Connecticut.
Oh, it is.
It is. Which isn't it?
Sherwood Island.
Isn't there? Yeah, I've done actually the breast cancer walk there. It's in like Westport, Danbury. No. Oh, I can't.
Oh, I'm almost the Mystic is almost to the Rhode Island border. So
Okay, I thought it was really
Not
far.
that Connecticut's big. I should know it.
Well, it is. It is. So you grew up in Mystic, Connecticut.
Yes.
And then when did you move here?
In '99. But
Why'd you move here?
I just always wanted. I was always so close to New York City, and I've been coming here since the '90s, going out, going to parties and clubs.
You love New York.
Of course.
I heart New York.
I do.
I do too.
Look at my tattoo right here.
Ah, there you go.
Robot. I heart New York.
Nice.
Yes. I know. When you know New York, it's a.
Yes.
I love that.
I lived in LA for 2 years. So and I moved to LA first. I lived there '97 to '99, and then I moved here in '99. And I've been here ever since. Brooklyn the whole time.
Really?
Awesome. What part of Brooklyn?
Right now, Williamsburg, but I've lived in.
You're not that far from me.
I lived in Bed-Stuy when I first moved here. Then I did Clinton Hill. Then I did Park Slope, and now I'm in Williamsburg. So.
Wow, you made the rounds in Brooklyn.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I know Brooklyn. Brooklyn, definitely.
Good for you.
But yeah, the big thing was when I first got diagnosed, immediately I just wanted to go to the internet. I just wanted to see photos. I mean, there's books and there's movies and people have YouTube videos, but nobody was willing to show the surgery aspect of it. And I was so terrified. I'd never even, broken a bone. I've never been in the hospital, and then all of a sudden I am set up for the 6-hour surgery, and I didn't know what to do. So I just wanted to see a little bit, about it. And I'm sorry, but when that comes upon you so quickly, you really don't have time to sit there and read somebody's book, unfortunately. So that was another reason why I wanted to make a photo documentation book, because if somebody else is in my position, they can easily just open it up and see the pictures. The book is going to start with me having breasts. We started taking photos the day I was diagnosed. So if you come to my show, you will see the whole...
And where is the show?
The show is going to be at my roommate's studio, his photo studio. It's Bryce Ward's studio, and it's 22 East 17th Street between 5th Avenue and Broadway on the 11th floor, and it's Studio 1101.
And that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
I'm going. I'm coming.
Definitely. There's going to be free
I'm
cocktails.
definitely going.
So I'll feed you all night with
Thanks.
mother's milk. So please come.
With mother's milk. I nursed 2 children for a very long time. Trust me.
If you want some free cocktails, we have amazing raffle prizes, which is the way that I'm going to be raising money for
Good for
the book.
you. Now, what would you tell somebody or anybody? What's your biggest, thing to spread to women, just in general about?
Just awareness, prevention, detection. It doesn't matter what your age is. Breast cancer, I feel, is
Men
not.
too.
Men
Oh
too.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, I was about to say,
absolutely.
men-
Well,
men
that's
get
why
also.
my book has a variety of people, because I feel that breast cancer is non-discriminatory. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, black,
You can get it
white.
regardless.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter your gender, your sex, your
Right.
sexuality. Anybody can get it.
So in 30 seconds or less, can you share a skeleton from your closet with me?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I'm pretty open, but
Tell me something.
Don't
I'm
be shy.
a germaphobe.
Oh, you
Oh.
are?
Yes.
Oh my
Do you have a
god!
hand sanitizer?
I hate that shit. I am
Oh.
the least germ-phobic person I know.
Oh, we would be the worst roommates.
I
We
hate
would be Felix and
Well,
Oscar.
it is Baby Ruth Day, and I have a little mini Baby Ruth for you.
I will take that.
And
Thank
Last shout outs, anything, websites, what do you want to have? Where can people find you?
Just Facebook, just CouGaR PeRRy. I'm the only one on Facebook.
I'll send you a request.
Please do.
Yeah.
I'll accept. I'll accept.
And we're going to go to this party tomorrow night. So,
Yes.
oh, and turn that over too.
Yes.
Thank you. Turn it around, Caroline.
That's my champion
Close,
tattoo.
close. That is so awesome.
As soon as I finished my treatments, I immediately went and got that done.
Good for you.
Yes.
You are a real, inspiring person.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you coming and visiting us.
Thank
Come
you for
back
inviting me.
anytime.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back with more shenanigans on this April 27th. ReW end.
Karasu.
This misdirection tortures me like a victim of supreme depression. And